Hello, everyone. Here we are live. I'm super excited. We're going to be having our special guest join us shortly. But I just wanted to say welcome to the Bold Brilliant Butterflies. Hi, butterflies. Super happy to have you on today. You may be watching from our page or you may be watching from YouTube. I'm not sure, but welcome, welcome, welcome. I know that MJ will be joining us shortly. We're super excited. She hasn't come onto my screen, but as soon as she does, we will begin our interview. I just wanted to welcome all of you to our very first StreamYard. And I see four people are already on, so I'm super happy. Thank you for being on and participating. I know that that is going to be special for MJ as well, since she's taking time from her schedule to be joining us today. And so I just wanted to thank you because as soon as she comes on, I am going to bring her on. And just to give you some idea, this is brand new to me, just so that you know. And I will be looking at comments shortly. I can already see that some are popping up. Yes, hello, Carla. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Faith. So happy that you're on. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being on this evening. I really, really appreciate that you're on. And shortly, I'm excited because this, like I said, we're viewing it from our page and it's also being recorded on our YouTube channel, which is wonderful. So I just wanted to say welcome to all of you for being on. Super excited to have you here today. And I know that shortly MJ will join us. Better for you to see comments on your YouTube or Facebook. It doesn't matter. I think that they both come out here, Carrie, because Faye put hello and she's coming in from YouTube, and you put hello and Carla put hello and you're coming in from Facebook. So either one, I was able to see, which is great. And I'm excited about that. Just waiting. I did give MJ, who is our special guest this evening, a link. And so as soon as she pops up on my screen, I don't think I have to change anything. I believe she's supposed to pop up on my screen. And we will have her on with us. I know that she was doing a video, also a makeup video on their page that is on Facebook. I was just keeping my Voxer open just in case, but I know that she's doing a makeup, a glamour makeup. You're going to see her. She's going to look gorgeous when you see her come on. She's going to look absolutely gorgeous. But she's been doing a YouTube video tonight. It started at 7, and she's been doing this YouTube video for the glamour for their Hispanic ladies, and it's in Spanish. And so, Ruth, I'm going to share the page with you. I don't think Ruth is on yet, but if anybody sees this video after, because the fact is it's being recorded on our Facebook page and it's being recorded on YouTube, which is great. So I really love this aspect of the fact that what we do through Yard Streams does get recorded to whatever entity we attach it to. And with that said, while we wait for her, I do have 3 bookings for tomorrow. I have 2 bookings for Saturday. I have 1 booking for Sunday and 1 booking for Tuesday. And so what I've decided is I'm going to transform. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet of you, Carrie. I am going to transform the iRise page that we already have on Facebook to a page that she put, yeah, so I'm sure she's coming in. Let me put, do you automatically, let me see. I know I'm doing this, but it's our first time, so it does not matter. And I already, okay, so I already have her on. So give me, MJ, I'm going to be with you in just a second, but they're happily waiting for you. And I already told them that you're going to look absolutely gorgeous because you did a glamour. Yes. And so I will tell you that what I'm going to do with the iRise Facebook page that we have is I'm going to yard stream my personal appointments onto our iRise private page, and I'm going to allow you to come in and watch if you'd like to. And then if you have a guest, you can let me know and we can have them join. So with no further ado, we're going to, let me just tell you a little bit about this fabulous woman that I'm about to bring on. She is the youngest director in our national area, in our Driven national area. She lives in La Isla del Encanto, Puerto Rico. And I want you to know that one of the reasons that I wanted to bring MJ on is because, as you all know, Puerto Rico had a devastating hurricane. It was already, I think, 2 years ago, right? Yeah, 2 years ago. It'll be this hurricane season, and so I know that they had to live through so many inconveniences, and everything changed so much that I thought now that we're having this is a perfect speaker to come on. And I know MJ is very prominent on Facebook. She does a lot of live productions on Facebook. She showcases the product a lot on Facebook. So I thought this is the perfect person to bring on to showcase this for you. So I think, do I press MJ the two first, or I think I do. Let me see. Yay! I am so excited. So I do have a beautiful welcome, Maria Jose Torres. We're so happy to have you. Yay! We are so excited to have you. And as MJ is talking, I will watch the comments. And if you have anything that you'd like to ask, we could try and see if we can have a little Q&A at the end before, we finish. So I just wanted to put that up. I'm trying to use all of these different things, MJ, so that these girls can experience and learn with their mama because, I'm not as youthful as you are, my darling. But I'm so happy to have you on. MJ is also a Cadillac driver, just like me, in the island of Puerto Rico. They earned their Cadillac after that hurricane season and everything. So I just think she can bring phenomenal information. And so MJ, I'm going to go ahead and let you get started because I know you had jotted down things and all of that. And I'm going to go into the chat to see they're all saying hello, Maria Jose. You can I don't know, you can see it too, right, MJ, or no?
I can see, I can see the comments on Facebook.
Okay, fabulous. So I would love for you, what I asked her to do is to talk about anything that had to do with media, social media, and sharing. So I'm going to let you take it away, Miss MJ.
Thank you so very much. I'm feeling like I just finished this makeup one and like we're running late because it's like the most glam of the glams of the glams of the classes, like the final class. And I was teaching it and my internet kept going off. So if I freeze, please let me know because I kept freezing. And then my eye, I don't know why it's red. So everything was like wrong. And I just,
But you look gorgeous, so you look gorgeous.
thank you, but oh my goodness. And my brush, it broke. I'm gonna show you in the middle of the thing, my brush broke. What am I doing? What is this?
I think that's great though, because I think it's great for consultants to know that even when you have something that doesn't, they think that things have to be perfect.
No.
So when something is not perfect, I think it's great that we have those things happen to us and we continue to go on.
Yes. Well, yeah, and I think that is a mark of leadership. Like that's when you know that you're growing because you are able to pivot as quickly, right? And that's why I thank God every time I have an opportunity to pivot because I know that it is a lesson for me to learn in this season. So that brush breaking and the internet and the eye, I'm done. I can't. So I'm excited to speak with you with something that's not makeup, putting my makeup on right now. I'm excited to speak from the heart because this is not normal. Like everything that's going on, if you're feeling anxious and overwhelmed, it's okay. Nobody prepared for this. Nobody knew this was going to happen. And if you're feeling like you don't really know where to start or what to do, um, I want to give you peace. I want you to know that that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Um, Esther, by the way, if you're figuring out how to put me on the full screen, if I can read your mind, you have to go to my face. You see my face, and then it has a square that says solo layout.
Oh, like I can do that.
Yeah,
How gorgeous you look.
thank you. Okay, so do I have a lipstick on my teeth? No. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys because it's late. Like we can't. Um, So I want you guys to know that I want to be sensitive of the fact that we all have different realities right now. That maybe your circumstances are different from mine. Maybe right now you are feeling like you can't really see what's gonna happen. You can't really see where to start. You don't know what to do. And I just pray that today I'm able to teach you something that gives you a little bit of hope and clarity and empowers you. At the end of the day, if I can, the definition of empowerment is pouring power inside of you. So if I can pour power in you, um, to wake up tomorrow with a new refreshed feeling of hopefulness, that's my whole purpose for being here. So I want to share three things first before I talk about any like practical social media, working virtually stuff. I want to talk about three things first. Number one, this is not the time. This is not the time to throw everything you know out the window. This is not the time to like take everything you've learned. If you did here like for 3 months or 6 months or a year or 2 years or 3 years, this is not the time to take all the things and knowledge that you have of your marriage business and throw it out the window. This is the time to take all of the things that you've learned and reframe them to a virtual platform. Reframe them to a virtual platform. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna apply everything that you know to this different platform that's virtual, right? So you're gonna still like book the same. You're gonna coach your parties the same. You're gonna talk about the products the same. You're gonna conduct a facial the same way. You're gonna close the sale the same way. You're gonna recruit the same way. You're gonna work your business basically the same way. You're just reframing it to a virtual platform. So that's the first thing. I want you to give you that piece because I feel that sometimes it may feel like, oh my goodness, so I've been in America for 5 years and now I have to learn it all over again. And that's not true. You're gonna take everything you know and just reframe it. Number two, this is the time to lead from the heart. This is the time to be sensitive, to be mindful of what the person on the other side of the phone may be feeling or may be needing. Mary Kay said it best 56 years ago. P&L does not stand for profit and loss, it stands for people and love. This is the time to remember that the most important part of this business is the relationships that you're building with your customers, with your consultants, with your team, with your um, sister consultant, with your leader. This is the time to lead from the heart, to start always, every single day, from the heart. Every single text message and every single call, every single communication from the heart. And number three, this is our business is built on connection. So 56 years ago, when Mary Kay started this company, she decided to build a company on the fact and the idea that women need to connect, that women need to sit around a kitchen table and talk about life and talk about beauty and talk about their fears and their dreams and their hopes. And that's what we've been doing for 56 years, and it has worked. That is still the reality today. Today, we all need the same thing. We all need that connection. We all need that love and that acceptance and that space and that community. So, your job is to create that. Before, you used to do it by booking a party, like in a person's house. Now, you're doing it by booking a virtual space where they all connect and we get to have this community. So now, from now on, you will do the exact same thing. You'll be creating spaces of community. And please, like I've started even saying that to people. Like in Mary Kay, we believe that that women need community. So I I'm sorry. I have this purpose of creating spaces of communities for women to connect, to develop each other, to empower each other, to build each other up, especially in times like this, where we all feel alone, where it's very easy to feel alone. Remember that most people don't have Mary Kay. Because we have this, we take it for granted and we forget that most women and most people don't really have a community like this to call home. Don't really have friends like this that rely on you, that pray for you, that love you, that are happy to see you. So um, we have the opportunity to give this thing, this community, these spaces to people. So that's our job, is creating spaces of community and connection. Okay. So now that you know these three things, I want to give you 5 simple key action items that you can take to build your business in this virtual platform, right? So 5 key simple action items. These are extremely simple. I am assuming that, like, I created these thinking that maybe you have zero experience in the virtual world. Okay, if that's you, raise your hand. You have zero experience, you have no idea where to start. I'm gonna give you 5 key easy action items that you can take to start your virtual journey. Number one, designate a Meraki space in your house. Designate a Meraki space in your house. So I'm going to be very vulnerable with you guys, and I'm going to show you my disaster program. And I want to show it to you so you see my setup. Okay? Are you ready? So I have my office used to, like, I have this office, right? Because I do this full time, of course. But I have this what do you call this? A desk. So I have this desk that used to have like only like papers and like pens and all that, right? But now it has my products, my demo products. So right now here you can see I have like my demo skincare and my demo makeup. Like, it's a mess right now because I was teaching a class, as you can see. It's fine. But I have like my computer on a box. I use my starter kit box. That's the starter kit, the box in which the starter kit comes in. And so I have my computer on top of the starter kit box, and I have my products right here. So when I have the opportunity to teach a class online, I have everything right here. I don't have to be running all over my house, like looking for my products. If someone wants to learn about the emollient cream, I have it right here. If someone wants to learn about the satin lip set, I have it right here. So I don't have to be searching all around my house or all around my office searching for these products. I have them right here. So when I have the opportunity to talk about them, I have it here. I can demo them. I can talk about them. Okay. So designate a Meraki space. It doesn't have to be like grand and awesome and like, it just has to be a specific place where you know that that is your workspace. Because we are inside our homes, we need to have boundaries in which we designate what is work, what is our marital business, what is our home, what is our like bed. We don't want to have all of it on top of each other. Okay, so designate your marital space. Number one. Number two, personally connect with your consumers. So, as I said before, because this is the time to lead from the heart and be sensitive and mindful of what people are going through, honestly, you can never know what people are going through social media. Like, social media is not the reality of people's hearts. I want you to know that, if you didn't know that. That's like just the truth. Like, you can appear to be very happy and very like super joyful on Instagram and really be super sad inside. So please pick up the phone and call people. Just call them and connect with them and ask them how they are. And it's not about solving anybody's problems or selling anything to them. It's just like, hey, how are you doing? And maybe things are going good and maybe things are not going that good. And all you can say is, I hear you. I hear you and I'm here for you. I'm here for you. How can I best serve you in this time? How can I be a friend to you right now? How can I support you in this moment? So be there for people and connect with them, because at the end of the day, when all of this is over, that's the only thing that we have, honestly. Like everything else, if something we have learned something through this pandemic is that that's the only thing that really matters are the relationships that we're building. So invest time in building those relationships. And I assure you that God will bless your efforts. Just build those relationships. Today I had a call with a customer of mine. Um, that her daughter had been battling cancer for a long time and she recently passed away right before the quarantine. And I just asked her, how you doing? And she's like, she just like we talked about for half an hour. And she explained to me how she's been doing and her grandchildren that lost their mom. She was a single mom, and that they're living now by themselves with the kids, and that she's been grateful that she was able to bury her daughter and all that stuff before the pandemic. And we just had an awesome conversation. And at the end of the conversation, she said, "You know what? I need my day cream and my night cream, and my granddaughter needs this, and my other person needs that." And I ended up selling a lot. And then I told her, "Wait a minute, why do all of this family need Mary Kay products?" And she's like, "Well, because I sell it to them. Like I tell them about how great they are, and they all want it." And I'm like, "Why don't you sell it? Like you could be making this money, you know?" And she's not working right now, and she said, "Well, you know what? I'm gonna offer it to them." And I'm like, "Yeah." So offer with Mary Kay, and I'll follow up with you because I really feel you can really do this. She's like, "Well, I was number 5 in another company for a long time, but I just retired and I wanted to like work on other things." And I'm like, "You were number 5 in the nation." She's like, "In the U.S. I was number 5 in sales." And I'm like, "What?" I didn't know that. So, but all of that came from just like a heart to heart conversation. I wasn't looking to make a sale. I wasn't looking for the money. I wasn't looking, I was just talking to her as a person that I know that has just gone, that is going through grief, that is going through a hard time. And I really wanted to know how she was. So please have your heart open to serve people. And people will feel it and people will know that. And sometimes it'll happen like it happened to me today. But a lot of times it won't turn out to be a sale in the moment, and that's okay because you're building relationships, and that is the most important thing. Number 3, create a Facebook customer group. Create a Facebook customer group. So if you have not done this, this is your first official assignment. Create a Facebook customer group. And what a customer group is a private group. It's a private group that people that have purchased from you before or you have screenshots before, you can allow them to be inside of this personal group and they get to learn from you and have a community among themselves. So if someone has a question on any product or you want to demo a product, you can do it right there to the people specifically. I'm targeting the people who have bought from you before or you facial before you start before. That to me has been a great lesson, especially during this time, because people really want to connect. And I've had that page for a while, but now that I've had that group, I'm sorry, the group, I've had it for a while, and now I'm seeing people engage more in that group because they want to engage. They're not engaging anywhere else, so they need to engage in that group. And it has been awesome for promoting products, and I post classes there and all that. So create it. If you don't have it, just create it. You can go to Facebook and on the Facebook homepage, on the top right hand corner, it says create. You will hit create and then you will hit create group. And you'll be able to create a private group. And then you'll be able to add all of your customers that are your friends on Facebook. You have to make sure that you have your customers as Facebook friends. And if you don't, it is awesome. You can sit down tomorrow and take out all of your customer profiles and search for your customers on Facebook and add them as your friends and add them to the group. Another way to do it is after you've created your group, you can share a link to your group. So you can share your group as a link. You can get a link like that takes you to the group. And that link, you can text it to all of your customers and say, "Hey, I just created a Facebook community, you can click here to join. And people just click on the link and they ask to join the group and they're part of the group. Yes, awesome. And that allows you to create your own very little community of people that are supporting each other in this pandemic. Number 4, this is very important and this is gonna require a lot of courage from you. So, are you ready? You will like to, maybe, I'm not sure if you're gonna like this, but I'm gonna invite you to create original content. I'm gonna invite you to create original product content. And I'm gonna tell you why. Your people want to see you. Your people want to see you. Your customers want to see you. Your consultants want to see you. Your family members want to see you. Your friends want to see you. They don't want to see Maria Jose Torres from Puerto Rico, who they don't know who she is, and like her pink like I don't care, and her age I don't care. They don't care about me. They don't know who I am because the sale, the community, the is in the virtual world. There are many studies that prove that an influencer, a person that handles business virtually, has much more impact when they are real. And Pastor Craig Rochelle says this all the time that people prefer to follow someone that is real rather than someone that's perfect. So it's okay to share content from your national and your director and other directors and people that you admire and your content and all that's good and you can keep doing that. But please add original content. Please add your original videos, like showing how to do how to take off your makeup and how to apply lipstick and what this brush is and whatever it is that you want to talk about. But when you do it for yourself, people see someone that's real. They know you. They know the person on the video on the screen. And they, oh my goodness, that's my friend Carla, and she's doing this video. That's awesome. I want to buy from her because they connect with you. They know who you are. If they see my face, they might scroll through me because they don't know why and they don't care about me. They care about you. So please do that. And I'm gonna do a little parenthesis here. In the Driven Area app, and on the website, you can go to a section that's called how-to videos. And in that section, I did a video on how to create a product video. So what it is that I do before to prepare to do a video, like about a product, how I look up the information of the product, how I prepare the product and the setting and all of that. I did like a 5-minute video on how to do that, so you can check it out if you want ideas on how to create like fun little videos for your customers. But please do. And I know that maybe you're thinking, oh, that's easy for you because you are 24 years old and you're a millennial and you know all of this stuff. I'm gonna tell you something. I am the youngest person in my unit, so most of my unit are much older than me, right? I have people in my unit that are over 60 years old, and all of them are doing their own videos. All of them. I have moms and partners, and I have people in their 30s and their 40s and their 50s and their 60s. They're all doing their own videos, and it's working for them because they can just share with their customers like in their own way and with their own words, and people believe them because they're coming from their heart and it's genuine and it's real and it's raw, and people want to see that. People really, really want to see that. So that's number 4. Number 5, and this is the 5th key action item that I believe that could radically change your business right now is you book 3 practice virtual sessions for this week. What do I mean by booking 3 practice virtual sessions? Okay, so by virtual session, I mean that you will be in front of the camera demoing the products. You person will be in front of the camera demoing the product with a group of people looking at you. So you'll be all together. You can use any platform that you want. You can use FaceTime, you can use WhatsApp video, you can use Messenger video, you can use Zoom, whatever your platform of choice is. I don't care if you book a one-on-one, a double facial, a party. I don't care what it is. I just want you to be in front of a person through the camera, demoing the product, talking about the miracle set and your favorite products and your favorite skincare and your favorite makeup. And you do it for practice. You just tell her, hey, friend, let's say that Carrie's her friend. Carrie, hey, girl, I am, as you know, I have an emergency business, and now with all of this going virtual, I really need to practice because I've never done it. So can you please be one of my practice beauty sessions for this week? And let me tell you, you will book that for this week, not next week, this week, because now that everything's virtual and we're all at our houses, people are able, much more able, to give you a half an hour of their time because you don't have to drive, they don't have to like coordinate with the soccer and the school and the work and the traffic. Like none of those factors are current today. So you can literally book a beauty session for tomorrow or for the next day or for like Saturday or Sunday. Like you can book a beauty session for this week and 3 beauty sessions like super easy for this week. So like pick 3 people, write them down right now. I know that you're thinking of 3 people that would give you the grace of like practicing with them and allowing you to make mistakes and you'll feel comfortable with them doing it virtually. And please just practice and do it because it doesn't matter how many times you watch Ari and how many times you watch Esther and how many times you watch me and how many times you watch whoever, fill in the blank. It doesn't matter how many virtual parties you watch, beauty sessions you watch. It doesn't matter how many times you study it and you read about it and you dream about it and you think about it. It's not until you do it, it's not until you actually do it that you will start to build your confidence. Confidence is like muscle. And maybe your confidence in the virtual platform is in low. Maybe your confidence is not as strong right now. You need to start building it up. And you will do that by practicing, actually practicing it. I was telling the girls when I was teaching the class, the makeup class, I was telling them, you know what, makeup is like singing. You need to actually sing out loud to practice singing. Have you ever sang in your head? Do you sound like Beyonce? I know that I do. I know that in my head I can sound like Beyonce and Carrie Underwood and the most awesome, incredible singers of all time. But I actually have to sing out loud to practice singing and practice my voice. So the same goes for anything that you want to master in life. You need to practice it out loud. So the virtual session, you need to practice it out loud. The good news is that it's the same thing as a beauty session that like you used to do a month ago. It's the same thing. It's just that it's in front of the camera instead of in front of a person, and you don't have to drive, and you can do it with your pajamas on. That's the only difference. Okay. So before this is like the last thing I want to say. You've done much harder things in life. I can assure you, you've done much harder things in life. You learned how to do American Party. You started this business. You took that leap of faith. You probably invested in products. You have products in your hands. You've done much harder things. You've raised a child with your mom, and you've kept a human being alive. You've done much harder things in your life than this. I assure you, you can do this. Like there's 15-year-olds that are influencers. You can do a video. I guarantee it. And number 3, you're here and you're alive and this is going on. And so one thing that I know for sure, one thing, there's a lot of things that I don't really know about the future, about the past, and the present. But one thing that I know for sure is that there are no coincidences. And if God wants you here, it's because you were created and born for such a time as this. You are the girl for the job. You were created to do this. And the bigger the the obstacle, the bigger the story, the bigger the glory. So I know that you guys, you're an incredible team, and you've lived through so many things. And this is just another story that you'll tell because this future all back, and you will have an awesome, strong business expanded business after this pandemic ends, because you will have stretched into the virtual world, and then you'll know two worlds. Like, you will have a business that's so strong and so multifaceted that you will be able to offer so many opportunities to people. Can you believe that? So many people are going to be impacted by all the work that you guys are doing today. So I assure you, you can do it, and you are the girl for the job.
Hello, MJ. Oh my God, that was fabulous. I love the fact that you gave us information, but you kept it simple, to the point, something that anyone can do. Ladies, if you have any questions, I would love for you to post it on your chat so that on the chat so that I can see it and we can ask MJ. If not, I definitely have a question for her. But I love the fact that everything that you gave them is definitely something that's totally doable. From 1 to 5, totally, totally doable. I loved how you ended it with have 3 virtual sessions. I think that that is awesome. Now, I wanted to ask you myself is on your group page,
Mhm.
your Facebook page for your customers, how often do you post something? Does it change or is it every day? What kind of thinking do you have behind that, MJ?
So before okay. I actually went so many people don't know what I went to school for, because I actually created like my own bachelor's degree, and part of my bachelor's degree is social media management. So I kind of know a little bit about it professionally. And before all of this, like everybody in their phones, like everybody working virtually, like 6 months ago, um, you would have to like think and strategize and what to post and what to say and blah blah blah. Nowadays that everybody's working virtually, I think all of those rules have changed, because everybody is on their phone 24/7. So
Mm,
I think, honestly, right now, I really don't have a strategy. Right now, I'm just
right.
posting every day, because I want to be in front of, I want my people in my community and my customers to remember that my business is open, because, they're getting news every day. They're getting like so many other things every day. They're getting um like other companies are attacking them every single day. They're
Hmm.
posts every single day. They're reading stories every single day. So they can read American Post every single day. They can watch a little video on a product, like a 2-minute video every single day. And so I'm posting every day.
Okay. Yeah, I know that you post a lot and I love everything. I do want to tell you that one of the advice that MJ gave you to, use yourself. It's all right to share something that your director has put up that another consultant may have put up, but I do agree with you. I see that you use and you showcase the product and it's always with you in the picture, whether it's the starter kit bag or it's the eye makeup remover or it's something new, you are always showcasing yourself. And it's true, people connect better with you. And so I thought that that was excellent advice. Of course, the ladies have all, they love you. They can't wait till tomorrow. Let me see if we have any. I see Carrie. Let's see. Further to Esther's questions about frequency, do you have a business page or just a private customer page? That's from Carrie.
Mhm. That's a great question, Carrie. I right now I have both, but I'm not really using my business page currently. I have it connected to my Instagram, so I know that it's getting posts, but nobody really follows me there. I prefer to really develop right now. I prefer to really develop the community, the Facebook group community. And I'm a person that if I try to chase two rabbits, I don't achieve any of them. So because I call this the phase 1 of the circumstances, like of the quarantine. We're on the first month. So for now, my whole focus has been on building community among my customers, like connecting with them, building that community, building that group, and booking sessions. Booking sessions, because that allows me to personally connect with them. So for now, that's the most important my priority right now. Maybe in the future, in a couple of months, I can contemplate opening and developing my public business page to maybe reach other people. But that's really not something that I'm interested in right now because I think that the thing that we all need right now is community.
Yeah. I like that. And you know what? I think that for consultants who have not been in the business perhaps too long or anything like that, it may be best if they hone in on one of those things and not both of them.
Well, yeah,
I think, yeah, I
I'm
think it's
married
great.
for 6 years and I'm a director and I drive a Cadillac and I need to focus on one thing. Like I can't be doing it all because I'll go crazy.
Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. Excellent. Thank you. That's super helpful. Good. I'm so glad that that was helpful. MJ, I want you to know that I'm calling this spot that you're in today director slash consultant chair. Because, you know, we share, but you're on a chair as far as, you know, and you are our first director to be on our director's chair. Yeah, so we're super excited to have you. We're super grateful. You are absolutely magnificent. I will tell you so that everybody knows publicly that I simply adore MJ. She is a young woman beyond her years. She has incredible wisdom. She is a great believer of God with incredible faith, and she is a great connector with people. So I thought it was perfect to have you on. And I want to thank you because everybody needs to realize that you are taking time from your business, your unit, your husband, because she's pretty much a newlywed still. What has it been, 1 year or two?
No, 9 months.
9 months. It hasn't even been a year. She is a total newlywed. And so she took this time to be with us. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. As a matter of fact, I do have, we thank you, Maria Jose. We appreciate you so much for doing this for us and for being the first on our page. This is my first time using StreamYard.
Great. You did great, my friend.
I'll tell you that this has been like I it's a great learning experience, and that's something that I think you also mentioned today, that you have to be daring. It doesn't matter your experience, how young, how old, but you have to be daring. You have to step up and try even those things that you don't know, because you'll learn them in the process. You'll make mistakes, the brush will break, something will happen, but that's how we learn. If we don't try it, we won't learn.
Well, none of us knew how to do a Mary party before
That's right.
or a facial.
That is true. That is
We
so
we
true.
had to learn that. We had to learn how to use the miracle set.
Yes,
And they changed the miracle set, and we had to learn a new one. Like we've done learning, we've had learning curves before.
yes. Something else that I loved that you said also is that we know everything already. You know, we're doing it virtually now, but everybody knows how to do a skincare class.
Yeah.
Everybody knows how to do a one-on-one. And so all the ladies, of course, are sending messages of thank you, of we love you, we appreciate you. Thank you for coming on, MJ. It means the world to us. And so we love you. This bold, brilliant butterfly family that you've presented to today truly appreciates you.
Thank
And
you.
we love you. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to sign off. This is the ending to our very first StreamYard and our director's chair. But thank you, Maria Jose Torres, for coming on. We love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah, my friends. And so, ladies, here we are. Thank you so much for being on today. I so appreciate all of you. Until our next one, I am already working on our next guest. I'm super excited. So I'm going to end our broadcast, but thank you for being on. I love you all, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Have a great evening.